Let me get my microphone. I have stuff to show you. Today's my birthday. It's August 19th. I'm a Leo. And today I'm 66. Today, hang on. Today, I made 66 rotations around the sun. Actually, I'm on my 67th because I was born in the morning, so I'm already in my 67th rotation. I have to turn the fan down a little bit. It's a little much. So I'm actually in my 67th rotation around the sun, but I made it to 66. Thinking back a year ago what my birthday last year felt like. And without you guys and your support, after Sky passed away, I don't know how I would have made it through that time, that year. Welcome back to The Anxious Woman. If you've been with me forever, if you're new, welcome. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me. This is the time of year where I met my now husband, which a year ago was I had just met him on Facebook dating person. I was deep in grief from losing Sky, my partner of 14 years. He was deep in grief from losing his brother just that May of last year. We met in August, and his brother was his best friend. And so, what is that? Something on the floor. I think it's a piece of flour, but I'll show you. So tomorrow, this whole time frame is strange. On the 17th of August was the first time that I had any contact with my now husband. We matched on Facebook dating. The 18th, we had some back and forth messaging. Today, the 19th, a year ago, I was with my son and a very old friend. He brought some cheesecake up to help me celebrate my birthday. And I had you guys. The 20th, tomorrow, is the day that my now husband and I met for the first time face to face. And he brought cold foam. That's a whole story for tomorrow. But I made it 66 years, you guys, and with the way things have been and with where I've been emotionally and everything that I'm trying to figure out and all the stuff you feel, like the older you get, hang on. Sorry, heard somebody talking. The older you get, the more things hit you. And so I want to show you how this birthday has gone for me and how loved I feel in a million ways. I want to tell everybody thank you who sent me texts. There's a whole group of you folks who sent me texts. I haven't been over on Facebook, so I don't know what's over there, but I need to get over there. And if there's anything over there, thank you. I'm going to sneeze. I'll have to grab a tissue. I got my coffee in I don't know, where did I get this cup? I don't know. It's somewhere. I don't know. Oh, a local coffee shop that we went to a couple mornings ago. And so I got my coffee. Hang on with me because I'm all over the place. When you have not had great birthdays from when you were little, and you've had some really bad birthdays, and then you have a really good birthday, you almost don't know how to act. Like, so I'm in the absorbing stage. I've had some my oldest daughter reached out with a text. Sky's daughter-in-law reached out with a happy birthday and sent some pictures of Sky's grandkids. And so I'm able to save them, and I'll put them over on Sky's legacy page. But I made it. I made it to 66. So I want to show you some of the little and some of the big that's happened. We still need to get together with George's sister and her husband. She texted this morning and said she has a card for me, which I so appreciate. I got a gift card for a local gas station, much appreciated. It's from an old friend, which can very, very much be used, very, very, very much be used, with 2 vehicles. So that's appreciated. I just hit a pocket of French vanilla. And so let me show you. And this is not me showing off. This is me saying I had a different year this year than other years. And last year you guys pulled me through. You guys carried me through some of the worst. You picked me up and you carried me through, you know. And so much appreciated. I got cards, birthday card, anniversary card, card from my husband's a daughter and family, card from my old friend. They came up, him and his woman came up yesterday and brought cheesecake, a whole cheesecake. Very much appreciated. Let me show you. I'm gonna need to freeze some of this, but cheesecake. I'll freeze some. George's daughter gave us some fresh veggies from her garden. She's an amazing gardener. Look at how good that looks. Cucumbers, pepper, tomatoes. So, I feel so blessed. We were over there. Wait a minute. We were over there this morning, and her and the family gave me a gift certificate to a local coffee shop where I got that cup. And his grandsons, which are now my grandsons, made me cards. They made me cards. I got flowers from George. I broke them up into two vases. I'll show you the other vase. He got me balloons. Gigantic. And so I put the second bit of flowers in this cup, and this vase of flowers came from his daughter, my daughter-in-law, in this mason jar. She picked these from her flower garden. I'm like, I have so many emotions. I can't grasp things. I was up last night from 1 o'clock until 3:30 this morning, is wide awake, laying there thinking I'm 66. And I know 66 is young compared to some, much older compared to others. I didn't hear anything from my son, which I don't know how I feel about that one way or the other. But I want to show you a few other things. I have to show this. I got a package yesterday, and there's only one person this could have been from, and I talk so often about my Stacy bracelet. Like, on my Stacy bracelet, I wear it day and night. It's always on me. It's just like, I don't even think about it anymore as far as like, oh, I need to take this off or I need to put it on. It's just always on. And anyway, I got a package, and Stacy sent me a drinking tumbler with my flower of the month of August, and it's personalized with my name. Look at the straw. Like, how cool is that? That will be my new water tumbler. I've already messaged her, I've already thanked her. I'm like, I didn't expect that. I was pleasantly surprised. I'm gonna go through this really quickly. There was 4 books. I think I talked about in another video where this woman, Becca Bloom, that I follow on TikTok, she said her dad made her and I guess her sister or somebody read these 4 books as they were growing up. And I George asked me, like, what would you like for your birthday? Like, I don't know. I'd like to read these 4 books. And so, but I said to him, if you get them used. And I always say that if you can get a book and you plan to keep it, get a used copy. I mean, that's me. That's how I look at it. Get a used copy. So he got me the 4 books: Anti-Fragile, Things That Gain from Disorder, The Art of Thinking Clearly. I talked about this a couple times. Spy the Lie. Former CIA officers teach you how to detect deception. Spy the Lie. It's a New York Times bestseller. And The Second Sex. This is the first book that's translated from French to English. And it's all about women, talking about women. And it's huge. And I'm so excited to read this. So if you can get your hands, this is complete and unabridged for the first time. If you can get your hands on any of these books and you want to do some reading, he got them through Amazon and got the used copies, which is like, I always say, get the used copies. Real quickly, I like to wear tube tops as opposed to bras or bralettes. Some people would call these bralettes or bandeaus. But George got me a set of 6 of these. They have the lace on the top and the bottom, and then the lining is in the front. A tan one, a white one, which I'm wearing right now. This really pretty blue one. How cute is that? A navy blue. These are so comfortable. The lining is perfect. Super comfortable. They don't ride down. I got a medium. Black and a pink one, like that. And then this is what the lining looks like. So these were actually up in my drawer. I thought you can wear them as tube tops, bandeaus, bralettes, however you want to call it. A bralette is more usually a little more with the straps and all that, but anyway. I said I'd like a charm bracelet. I said at some point I'd like a charm bracelet because he asked me, just give me a couple ideas. So he got me a charm bracelet. It's a silver bracelet. And then he got these little pieces that you put on the bracelet. And then we have the little hooks that you put the charms on. So there's a pack of these. And he got me this is all from Amazon, a pack of 300 charms. Now I picked about 20 charms of the 300 that I wanted on for the first time. And in another video, I'll tell you what the 20 or so charms are, but so there's another like 280 charms in here. Some of them are duplicates, but not exactly the same. So there might be like 4 starfish, but they're different sizes and different design, or a couple of different turtles, or a couple of different squirrels, or like that. But yeah, so I've been wearing that. Love it. I absolutely love it. And we were talking about me and typing. I have a laptop mini. I have a HP mini laptop. So it's super small. The screen is small. George has a side business, so he has 2 monitors, big monitors in the office where he does his work. But I have this laptop mini that Sky had bought me back in like 2020, and the keyboard is like this thin, and it's flush. So the keys are all flush because it's portable. It's meant to be toted around, where I don't really go too many places, and I certainly don't take my computer with me. And so I was seeing these retro keyboards on TikTok. They're a big thing right now. And so George and I were looking at them, and he ordered me this. I picked the pink, the Barbie pink, with the retro keys. And it's like the old-fashioned typewriters that I learned to type on and when I was in school. It has the little legs, and I can put it up on my keyboard, on my laptop keyboard, so I can just have this as the keyboard and then the screen, and then the mouse, and it's all wireless. And this takes a AA battery, 1 AA, and the keyboard takes 2 AAA. And you can get them from Amazon, and they're not expensive. Not expensive meaning under $40. So that, and George got me a gift certificate to use at this store over at the mall where we would walk every day. The store where I got my wedding dress. The store where I've gotten 2 wedding dresses, actually. It's a boho hippie type store. A lot of tie-dyed, a lot of like boho, gypsy, Irish. How can I explain it? If you know, like if you like type in like boho or hippie type clothing, like you'll know what kind of clothing it is. He got me a gift certificate so I could pick something out. Whenever I get over there and I pick something, I'll show you what I got. Which I was not expecting at all, but I'm so appreciative, because at my age now, the tops that I have 4 t-shirts that I got back in 2020, 2022. Would that seem right? 2022-ish. I got them from Temu. And at that time, that's where I was emotionally, like the styles I picked out. I'm wearing one of them. It's got the phases of the moon. I'm still a moon person. But I've kind of outgrown the blue jeans and leggings look. And I'm in a whole different mindset now at the age that I'm at, with long dresses and midi dresses and boho clothing and gypsy hippie type clothing. You'll see as I make up, whenever I can do that, you'll see. The only other thing that I wanted to show, which has nothing to do with my birthday, but I wanted to share what this feels like for me, for not just last year's sky passing, but so many birthdays over the years that I never had. Birthdays that didn't count, birthdays that didn't matter, birthdays that came and went, especially when I was a kid or I was a teenager. And then into my 20s, birthdays that were not good. And so when you have a birthday and there's love around you, like there was last year from you guys, and this year with George and his family and all the people who texted me, and like I said, I haven't been over to Facebook yet, but I know George said he left a couple messages, so I'll get over there. And but the amount of gratitude I have, I can't even tell you. It's beyond words. But I want to share something about some products that I bought over the months, and a couple of them I showed. Now, I haven't gotten anything from Temu for months and months. Months and months and months and months and months. Not at all. But I bought a couple things from the TikTok shop. I haven't had any problems with getting anything from the TikTok shop. I haven't been ripped off. There's been no problems. Shipping has been great. No issues that I can see. But I want to show a couple of things, what I got, and would I get them again, just real quickly. I bought this, and this has to do with teeth. I have a dentist appointment in October, but I'm really trying to work as much as I can on my teeth. I got this Purely White, it's a powder. And it was the first thing, I have my contacts in, so I need my reading glasses. It's Pearly White Deluxe Simply White. It's tooth whitening powder. This was the first thing that I got, and I know I showed this a while ago, and it has this little cap on it, and it's a powder. Now this is getting down pretty far. You're supposed to use it 3 or 4 times a week. This is not something that I would get again. I'm not going to say this is bad, but I didn't see a significant difference in the whitening. So this is not something I would get again. Again, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I wouldn't spend money to get it again. And none of this stuff was super expensive, or I wouldn't have got it in the first place. Because you know how that is with me. I got a tube of this nano hydroxy apatite. I think I'm saying that right. It's a natural peppermint. It's a sensitivity whitening, enamel strengthening toothpaste. It's a repair toothpaste. You can see that I have been using this. I got it down to here. I have 2 tubes of this. I don't think I would get this again. Again, I didn't really see any difference. And the same thing with the MS Dr. Wiki SP6 Super Probiotic Oral Microbiotic Strength Whitening Probiotics toothpaste. I don't think I have 2 tubes of these. I think I just got 1 tube. I'm not sure. I have to look in the little box where I have my extras. But again, I wouldn't buy this again. Again, nothing wrong with it, but I didn't see any difference in anything. This I got maybe a week or 2 ago, the Body Excel Niacinamide Whitening Toothpaste. This actually has little stars in it, if you see the little stars, and it's the blue and it's pink up here. This is for cavities, to help fight cavities. And one, I love the packaging all the way around of this stuff. I think the packaging is like the coolest thing. And when you put this on your brush, the little stars come out and the little stars go on your toothbrush. I know, it's just a little cool thing for me. This I probably would get again. And then this I just got. I got 2 tubes. It was a sale thing going on. the Korean Nature Tooth Refresh. This is supposed to help with your gums. Repair helps, safe and gentle whitening helps eliminate tooth stains. And it says to use the Bass brushing method and brush for at least 3 minutes. It looks like this. And it's supposed to really work with your gums. And so getting older and still having my teeth, which I'm grateful for, I figured I would try these at least these couple and see if they were helpful. I have seen a bit of a difference with my gums with this one, this Tooth Refresh toothpaste. So this I probably would get again. I have 2 tubes. Like I said, it'll be a while till I would need it, and probably the Body Excel. I just wanted to share those with you in case anybody's over on TikTok and they're wondering like, hey, should I spend the money to get this or no? We went to his daughter's this morning, and yesterday my old friend and his lady came up, and she got to see the house. They were here a few hours. Like I said, they visited a little while. I don't know how to host this. I don't know how to host. Very few people now have been in the house. Very few. But I think it went well. It went well. And visiting with his daughter and the grandsons this morning, that went well. And one of his grandsons lost his first tooth, so I put some quarters in envelopes and put little stickers, little designs on the envelopes, and then wrote little notes from the bonus tooth fairy, and put some quarters in for them to, put in a piggy bank or something for both the grandsons. And so that was fun. We went out and we had a lunch. I'll put I think I have a 10-second clip. We went to a barbecue place, sat in the very corner, which is like a safe place for me when I go out. And yeah, so that's where we're at. So tomorrow is our first year since we met face to face. And so we'll celebrate that. I have a card for him that I'm working on a letter, so I want to finish the letter and put it inside the card, and then we'll maybe drive down to the lake that we walked around a year ago and see what that looks like at this point. That's also where I put some of Sky's ashes, and so we might do that tomorrow, and we'll see how tomorrow goes. But I wanted to share this day with you because for a lot of you, you've been with me for so long, and I so appreciate you. I'm just going to throw this out there. Check out Happy Halls and More. Happy Halls and More is my friend Misty. I couldn't even find Misty for a while. And then I did a search on here on YouTube, and there's 2 channels. One has more subscribers than the other. So I put a comment on her bigger one, and she does hauls from all different places. You might want to check her out. Happy Halls and More. She's super sweet. Yeah, so more than anything, I made it to 66. And I had some days and I had some nights that I didn't know if I was going to make it to 66. And now I'm in my 67th, the very beginning. I have three sisters, and 3 of us out of the 4 are in our 60s. And my oldest sister is in her early 70s. And so you hit this place in your life where you really appreciate life, you know. I just wanted to share my day with you. I don't have a clue what that was. What's today, Tuesday? It's not trash day. I don't know. So thanks for hanging out and being here and supporting me and caring about me and all that stuff. It means the world to me. And I'll catch up tomorrow.